In the beginning, there was nothing. And out of this nothingness, psychology was born. Psychology looked upon the world and saw that it was neither good nor bad, but simply just wrong. Psychology knew this must be changed, and so began to impose rules and norms, ideals for psychology's children to follow. However, this was not enough, so psychology decided to create small gatherings of adolescents so psychology could influence them at a young age. These gatherings are known as psychology classes. Today, we have one such class, Compos Mentis, which began with a question: what is normal? In the first week, the class struggled to answer this question, but as they dug further, they found only more questions and a lack of answers. What creates personality, genetics or the environment? What depicts a difference as opposed to a defect? We now present a normal day in class, week 1.
Why are these chairs so unorganized? We can't discuss like this. We need some order. Let's get a U-shape back here with the chair. U-shape back here.
Who is this guy?
Oh, me? I'm Zach. Zach Bailey. What about me? Let's get 5 chairs over here, 2 chairs behind me, and 5 chairs over there. U-shape. Good discussion. Let's go.
Confusion soon evolved into order thanks to the law of Zach Bailey.
Okay. I'm Dr. Heath Stevens, but you can call me Heath. In our first discussion, I want to pose the question: if you were given an expiration date of 30 years, how would that affect your life's potential?
In my opinion, an expiration date doesn't define a person's potential. In fact, it may motivate a person to pursue goals they were told they couldn't achieve.
I think an expiration date would increase a person's potential. If you only know you have a limited amount of time, wouldn't you put your own limits?
I agree with Raymond and Aubrey, but I don't know that I would push my limits. I think that an individual would have more of a drive to work hard and save their life instead of risking it.
Well, I would do everything I possibly could before my expiration date. I mean, wouldn't you want a life that was full of unique experiences?
I am so confused. Well, that's enough of that discussion. Let's study the psychological effects of what conditioning can do to a person. Aubrey, could you help me with this demonstration? You might get wet, but just a little.
I will now read a set of words, seemingly unrelated to you or me. However, it will become a nightmare for the young lady sitting way over there. Safety first. Can, normal. Fish, tuna, normal. Green, jacket, normal. Can, sand, normal. Green, up, normal. Left, normal. Normal, normal.
Well, this has been great, guys, but it's fried chicken day, and we gotta go to lunch.
General concepts, to turn more specific as we begin to discuss mental disorders. We now present a film in a normal day, week 2.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sanchez.
Hello, my name is Raven.
I'm here to diagnose your disorder. Okay. Well, you look very, very tired. Do you fall asleep often?
No.
Well, I think you have narcoleptic disorder. You should get that checked out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, I'm Dr. Carrie.
Hi, my name is Raven Kane.
Can you stand up for a minute?
You gotta turn your chin up.
Okay, you can sit back down. Okay, so they tell you that you have OCD. Do you think so?
No.
Okay, well, let me ask you a few questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you wash your hands 55 times a day?
No.
Okay. Do you like to do things in number?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, by your actions, it obviously shows that you have OCD. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hi, my name is Dr. Carl. Is there anything you want to talk to me today about? Something wrong with your body?
No.
I mean, but I do see you have those pointy ears that poke out like tree branches. Are you sure there's anything that you don't want to talk about? Because I see that we both have the mouth condition that we look like bulldogs. But are you sure that you don't want to talk to me about anything?
I'm positive. Is there anything that you would like to talk about?
Oh my God! I am so fast. I mean, just look at me. Y'all, look. I mean, all of this just has to go. I mean, you know Will Smith? I want to be just like Will Smith. I want to be his twin. I mean, I don't know why everyone keeps looking at me. I mean, I am so ugly and I won't be right until everything is gone.
Your body is not who you are. I don't think anyone should label themselves based on the way they look. What about defining yourself by a different kind of measurement? What about your heart, your soul, your compassion, your generosity, your strength, and your power? There are so many things to focus on besides your waistline.
In week 3, we discussed our personal worldviews in relation to normality. We discussed stereotypes, spirituality, and cultural differences. Now, a few of our scholars would like to give their personal experience with the course.
Hello, my name is Donovan, and some of the things that I've learned here today. During the first week of class, we had to go at defining the word normal. The discussion was sought with 2 explanations. The word normal is used to explain an individual's, a group's, or a society's perception of different aspects of life. And normal can be seen as the status quo by an individual or a society's standards. We then spent the next week talking about psychobiology, neuroscience, disorders, and ideas about differences versus defects that relate to week 2's topics. The brain has many parts. If a part becomes damaged, it can be due to genetics, physical, or even emotional situations. The aftermath creates the disorders that we know today, which are divided into neurosis and psychosis categories. Neurosis is when something is wrong with you and you know what's wrong with you, an example being multiple personality disorder. Psychosis is when you have absolutely no idea what is wrong with you, kind of like having schizophrenia. One can become diagnosed due to what is different about them and or what part of their body is not working. Summing up all that we talked about in week 3 regarding gender dysphoria, cultural differences, and stereotypes, I now believe that it's just crazy just to think how much a collective society can impact a different person's life inside that society.
My name is Taylor, and what I've been able to take away from this course is how to look at whole people groups and individuals differently. Better, really. There are so many factors and experiences humans go through that make us who we are. We are all very deep, complex creatures who cannot be labeled in boxes and called normal. People cannot be defined in one word, and nor can they be compared to one another. My class has taught me so much about collaboration and respect. We may not have always agreed, but we always respected each other and let people voice their own opinions. We've all learned how to think independently and communicate better. and I'm extremely grateful to have been a part of such a great class. Hey y'all, I'm Caitlin. During the 3-week course, Compos Mentis, What is Normal, our class viewed various films and documentaries related to the topics we discussed in class, such as genetics, disorders, and cultural worldviews. With these proposed topics, as a class, we discussed and analyzed different aspects of normal. I have learned to see multiple perspectives and to value and accept an individual's differences. The thought-provoking discussions challenged me to think outside the box and question my definition of what is really normal.
No matter what we do, no matter what we discuss, it all comes back to our single question.
What is normal?